Travis Kelce is dishing out relationship advice, and he's keeping it real. In a recent episode of the New Heights podcast, the NFL star proudly claimed he's never had a dry spell in the bedroom. And if his hot and heavy romance with Taylor Swift is anything to go by, he might just be telling the truth. But what's his secret to keeping things spicy? And what advice does he have for couples looking to reignite the spark? Let's dive into Travis and Jason Kelce's surprisingly candid talk about romance, intimacy, and keeping the passion alive. Travis Kelce didn't hold back in the latest episode of his New Heights podcast when a fan asked him for advice on handling a lull in the bedroom. Travis was quick to share that he's never had a dry spell, and though he didn't name names, fans can guess that Taylor Swift is keeping him pretty occupied these days. But despite his self-assured declaration, Travis tried to offer some practical advice to the fan who called in, looking to revive intimacy with his wife. Travis' first piece of advice? Set the scene. He suggested bringing out the classics, candles, rose petals, a little romance to get the mood just right. While he may not struggle with keeping things steamy, his advice shows he understands the power of atmosphere and thoughtful gestures. But that wasn't all. Travis encouraged the fan to get creative, maybe a nice restaurant, a beautiful night out, and then back to the romance. Take her somewhere nice, he said, sounding like a man who's got it all figured out, at least when it comes to the art of wooing. And then, in true Kelce style, Jason Kelce jumped in with his own take on the subject. Married since 2018, Jason offered his insights from a more seasoned perspective. Women, they're different, he joked, before explaining that intimacy isn't just about physical attraction. Jason's advice focused on the little things, or acts of service, that build connection. He emphasized that women like to feel appreciated and pursued, a bit of a romantic chase to keep the excitement alive. Jason even threw in a funny tip about wearing a tight pair of pants to spark his wife's interest. A little humor goes a long way, and it's clear that Kelce brothers know how to make their partners smile. Travis, taking it one step further, even suggested some playful role play to keep things interesting, advising a trip to Spencer's for some adult-themed items. It's clear the Kelce brothers have no shortage of ideas when it comes to spicing things up, and they were all too happy to share them with their listeners. But these two are far from strangers to keeping the spark alive in their own relationships. Travis and Taylor's romance has been nothing short of passionate, with fans swooning over their public displays of affection. From steamy kisses at her concerts to cozy date nights in New York City, the couple has been turning heads everywhere they go. When Travis attended Swift's Argentina concert last November, the pop superstar was seen leaping into his arms for a kiss as the crowd went wild. And even their casual dates in NYC have fans talking, as Travis was once spotted with Taylor's lipstick smeared on his face after a particularly affectionate night out. Jason and Kylie, while perhaps a bit more low-key, are still known for their strong bond. They may not flaunt their romance as openly, but their love is evident in the small gestures, like a sweet sideline kiss after one of Jason's games. Their dynamic shows that whether it's grand gestures or subtle acts of love, there's no single recipe for a lasting relationship. As for the advice from the Kelce brothers, it's clear they both believe in keeping things fresh, fun, and spontaneous. Whether it's a night out, adding a bit of humor, or simply making an effort to appreciate each other, Travis and Jason proved that with a little effort, love can stay just as exciting as the day it began. Travis and Jason Kelce definitely aren't shy when it comes to talking about love, romance, and everything in between. From role-play suggestions to sweet date ideas, these two have some solid advice for keeping the flame alive. So, what do you think of the Kelce brothers' tips? Have they inspired any new ideas for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this look into Travis and Jason's romantic philosophies, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more celeb insights. Thanks for tuning into the fame journey. Until next time.